Year 4s, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just realised that this isn't math lesson 24, it's actually 25. So I've just crossed that out. Alright, and during lesson 25 we are going to learn to solve multiplication and division word problems. Now I know you're already familiar with multiplication and division, okay, and we're going to try solve these in word problems this time. Alright, so that's our learning intention for today. And our success criteria is that I can use each step of the rucksack method that we used yesterday to find my answer. So we're going to go through step by step once again using this method. Alright, here we go. Number 1. What's the first one? That's right, read. So we're going to find the important information and underline it. Can I get my highlighter out? Alright. A farmer needs to ship 70 pumpkins to a grocery store. If each crate can hold 7 pumpkins, how many crates will the farmer need? Alright, so I'm going to go through and highlight the important information. So a farmer needs to ship 70 pumpkins. I'm going to highlight the number because I'm going to need that. To a grocery store, if each crate can hold 7 pumpkins, there's my other number. Alright. How many crates will the farmer need? I'm also going to highlight that last question because this tells me what I need to solve. Okay, I've read it. I've underlined important information. What's the next step? Understand. What do you have to find out? Draw a picture of the question if it helps. So I'm going to draw a picture just to help me understand what's going on. Alright, so it looks like there's a farmer. And the farmer needs to ship 70 pumpkins to a grocery store. So there's a farmer and he has a whole bunch of pumpkins. Lots and lots of pumpkins, okay, that he's just harvested from his farm. And he has all these crates. Okay? And why does he have these crates? Because they need to go to a grocery store. Okay, so they're going to be transported to a grocery store. Alright, it's going the wrong way. There we go. And each crate, and he has 70 pumpkins. So he has 70 pumpkins there, and each crate can hold 7 pumpkins. So he's going to distribute these pumpkins into each crate. But the size of the crate only allows 7 in each. So what do we need to do here? I can see that we're dividing the pumpkins into each crate. Okay, so choose the correct method of calculation. So what are we using? Are we using addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Yep, because we're dividing these pumpkins, we're using division. Okay, excellent. What's the next step? Solve the problem. Show every step and keep your writing out neat. Alright, so I'm taking the number 70 and I'm dividing it by 7 to see how many crates I need. How many crates do I need? Alright, so 70 divided by 7 equals. Now I went through this with some people in my class, but one of the ways you can find out the answer for this is actually by going the opposite way and thinking something times 7 equals 70. Something times 7 equals 70. Now have a think about it. What do you think it might be? Something times 7 equals 70. Think about your 10 times tables. That's right, 10. 10 times 7 equals 70. Okay, so there's our answer. So the farmer here will need 10 crates to fill up his truck. Okay, so we've solved the question. I'm just going to underline the answer just so I don't get confused later. Answer the question. Read the question again. Have I answered it? Make the answer clear. So how many crates will the farmer need? 10 crates, and I have answered it. And I'm just going to write that on the side here to make it clear. So 10 crates. Underline that as well. 10 crates. Alright, and I'm going to check my answer. Does it make sense? Find a way to check and estimate use inverse. Okay, well, it does. I think it does make sense because he's got a large number of pumpkins and he's dividing them into some crates. So he should end up with a smaller number of pumpkins in each crate. Okay, and he's got 10 crates left. And he's used 10 crates. And I also know that 10 times 7 is 70. So that makes sense. Alright, should we have another go at a different one? Let's go down here. Okay, first step, read the question. Okay, if you'd like, you can pause the video here and have a go with this by yourself. And then you can come back and check your answer. Make sure you go through this step by step. And if you've forgotten what this C means, read through and that will help you out. Alright, I'm going to read the question carefully and you can follow along with me. Miss McClintock has 4 table groups in her class. Each table group has 6 students. How many students in her class altogether? Alright, so I've read it and I'm going to underline the important information. So she has 4 table groups in her class and each table group has 6 students. And I'm going to highlight the final question because that tells me what I need to solve. How many students in her class altogether? Alright, next step is understand. What do I need to find out? Draw a picture of the question if it helps. So I'm going to draw a picture because that always helps me, I think. So 4 table groups. I'm going to draw 4 tables. Alright, Miss McClintock's class has 4 table groups. It's a little bit messy. Alright, and each table group has 6 students. So how could I split this up? I could go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you could 6 table groups and say 6 in this one, 6 in this, 6 in this one, and 6 in this one. So here you're using a method that will help you think. Okay? Alright. So I've drawn a picture to help me figure out the question. Am I finished on this step? Yes, I am. Let's go on to the next one. Choose the correct method of calculation. Alright. So what do I need to use? Am I dividing here? No, I'm multiplying because I'm going 4 tables, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6 students on each table. Okay, so I figured out that my method of calculation is multiplication. Now I'm going to solve the question. Okay, let's solve the question. So 6 students times 4 tables each equals, what's 6 times 4? If you're unsure, you can use arrays to help you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 6. So if I add all of this together, that will be my answer. Okay, but I know that 6 times 4 is 32. So 32, whoops, 32. Okay, so I've solved the question. Alright, and it says read the question again to make sure I've answered it. So Miss McClintock has 4 table groups in her class. Each table group has 6 students. How many students altogether? So I've gone 4 times 6 or 6 times 4. Okay, and I've gotten my answer. Okay, so just to make that clear, I'm going to underline it and say 32 under here. I'm going to write it next to this. 32 students. That's my answer. I'm going to underline it to make it clear for everyone to see. 32 students. Alright, check my answer. Does it make sense? Find a way to estimate. Okay, so I've gotten my 4 tables. I'm just going to go through my answer and check it again. So 6 times 4 is 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. Okay, so it actually looks like I've got that incorrect. That's okay. That's why we check our answers. So what was the answer that we got? 24. Alright, so 24 students and 24 students. Okay, and that's why we always check our answer, right, and show all of our working out, because our working out just there has helped me figure out that my answer is in fact incorrect. Alright, boys and girls, now I want you to go on to your lesson plan and try to solve some of the questions that are there